You may have heard that the official diversity visa program website changed, but that is not true. In this video, you will get to know what actually happened. And there's an important piece of information that no one has given you. I'll be revealing that information to you as well. So don't go away. So as I said earlier, the official diversity visa program website did not change. To explain what actually happened, allow me to use a situation which I guess you are familiar with. Have you ever gone to an establishment and then you realize that that entity is no longer where it used to be? One major reason why an office or a business or any entity for that matter may not be found at its previous location is because it moved. Does that mean that the establishment changed? No, it didn't. It only changed address. So that's exactly what happened to the Diversity Visa Program website. It did not change. If you visit the website, you will realize that everything is still exactly as it was before. So the website did not change, but what happened is it changed address or it changed location on the internet. It was previously hosted or located at dvlottery.state.gov and it was moved to dvprogram.state.gov. Now, I personally tend to understand why the change. People generally limit the diversity visa program to the lottery aspect alone, which is wrong. The DV lottery is just one aspect of the program. There are other aspects like the application process and the interview, for example. So this change of the website address is a move by the State Department to get rid of this restrictive way of considering the diversity visa program and to establish in our minds that the program is not just limited to the lottery, it goes far beyond that. There are other instances that confirm what I'm saying. Those who follow the DV program would have noticed a number of changes during the last entry period. And those changes were on the entry form. For example, in the past, the main entrant on the DV form was referred to as principal applicant, and every other entrant was called derivative applicant. Now, I personally have a problem with that because an entrant is not an applicant. Referring to an entrant as an applicant somehow suggests that the diversity visa program is limited to the lottery aspect. So I guess the State Department realized that, and so they have undertaken a number of actions to rectify this restrictive way of looking at the diversity visa program. That is why during the last entry period, those expressions were changed on the entry form. The main entrant is now referred to as primary entrant instead of principal applicant. And what used to be derivative applicants is now referred to as secondary entrants. So the change of address of the official diversity visa program website is just a further action on the part of the State Department to rectify this restrictive way of looking at the diversity visa program. Now, so let's return to our main discussion. So the official diversity visa program website did not change. Now, let me reveal to you what no one has told you. That's our second point, and let's go back to our illustration for better explanation. When an establishment is relocated, there is usually one thing that happens at the old location. Those in charge usually post a notice that directs you to the new address. That's a reality. I guess you have encountered that before. All right. So sometimes you get to the old address and then you see something like relocated 2 blocks away or moved down the street, something of that kind. Now, this is also what happened in the case of the official diversity visa program website. Some people are like, do not use the old address, it no longer works, there's a new address and stuff like that. But they do not know that the old address still works. The old address serves as a redirect to the new address. So both addresses still function. Now you can pause this video and try it out yourself. Type in dvlottery.state.gov and hit the enter key and see what happens. You will be led to the new address dvprogram.state.gov. So both addresses still function for the time being. That is what no one has told you, and I guess you didn't realize that too. So far, we have covered 2 points. The first point was the fact that the official diversity visa program website did not change. And the second point is that the old address still functions. It serves to redirect to the new address. So let us move on to our third and final point. And let us refer to our illustration as we did in previous cases. We said whenever an establishment relocates, usually those in charge post a notice that redirects to the new address. That is what we said in our second point. Now, that redirect is only for a while. Whenever they get to realize or they believe that the stakeholders to that establishment have all gotten to know the new address, what happens is that those concerned take down the notice at the old address because it has served its purpose. Everyone now knows that there is a new address for this establishment. So that is exactly what will happen to the old address after a while. When the State Department realize or believe that the new address is known by virtually everyone, they are going to take down the old address. At that point, the old address will no longer function. So don't be surprised if sometime in the future you type in dvlottery.state.gov and you find out that it returns you an error page. It will mean that the State Department has taken down the old address after it has served its purpose. Those are the points I had to share with you in today's video. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel for verified and researched information about the diversity visa program.